We're coming to you from the Dubai Cloud and Data Center Convention and Awards, and joining us now is an award winner and a general sponsor of the event, of course, Mr. Ahmed Al Hammadi of EN Enterprise. Welcome to W.Media, sir.
Thank you.
Let's first begin by talking about how you've seen the technology landscape grow and evolve here in the Middle East.
So I think Middle East is an example of where the government is pushing all the enterprises as well as the government entities that they need to elevate the services that they offer to the end users. End users here, I mean citizens. So the government is pushing that everybody should provide all these digital services, make the life of citizens maybe much better. So if you look at the landscape itself, you'll see a lot of I would say smart cities technologies, AI, and the usage of AI to provide better services to the citizens. You look at security services, for example, cyber security services, and all these services of like autonomies and the digital services that are being offered in the market. So in order for this, I mean, to be provided, then you need to have at the back end all these IT services, data center services, cloud technologies, agile IT to provide and help into having all the scalability and the growth of these services in the market.
So when it comes to the growth of the data center industry, what do you foresee, say, 5 years in the future? Because this industry is growing exponentially now.
Yeah, it's difficult to predict, to be very honest, but I think, I mean, there are few indications, and some of these indications are related to the maybe the hype we see in the IT in general, related to AI, for example, quantum computing, for example, all the usage of IoT solutions and the need for having multiple data centers with disaster recovery, with maybe different, I would say, architecture of data centers. I think this indicates that there will be huge potential and huge growth. I think if you see at the market today, it's growing very fast. I don't have maybe percentage top of my head, but I mean, a few years back we have been talking about maybe 10 or 20 megawatt. Now we're talking about 100 and 200 megawatts of capacity. So I think the scale is growing very fast. Yeah.
So speaking of scale, what will be the impact beyond hyperscalers?
So hyperscalers is one main driver. I think AI is another biggest driver, and I think the linking of AI with different parts of our life is something that maybe is going to drive the need for data centers. Of course, hyperscalers is major because they are offering cloud solutions, and these cloud solutions are being served and offered to all the segments in the market. So any organization, any government entity, any company will always need to use IT resources and those out of hyperscaler services. Yeah.
Let's talk about data sovereignty now. There's a huge push for data of one country to remain in that country. What kind of challenges does that present, and why do you think it's so important?
I don't see it a challenge, to be honest. I think I like it from the place where I am sitting, because we offer data center services here in UAE, and for us, the more the companies are somehow, I would say, forced or obliged to have that sovereignty, this helps me to grow in the country. And I think for some segments it makes a lot of sense, especially if I look at the government entities. I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you look at the history and you look at the few political issues that happened in the past, I think it makes sense that every government or every country decides to have a proper protection for its data. So for me, I think it makes a lot of sense, and it helps us grow the market itself when it comes to providing the infrastructure.
You also won an award today here at the CDC. Could you tell us about your experience?
First of all, I'm pleased to have this award. I think this represents also the efforts that we have been doing as part of E-Enterprise to as much as possible provide the best operations of data centers. The award today was for the best operation team. If I look at it from the customer point of view, maybe sometimes the data center or the design of the data center or maybe the facility itself looks nice, but if you don't support it with maybe operations, then it will be useless. So I think the operations for me is an essence of how we provide better services for the customer. So thanks for that, and and I think we'll try to get maybe more hours next year.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
My final question to you, sir, your association with W.Media, you organized a data center visit yesterday. So what has been your experiences like?
No, I think first of all, I mean, from the time we have been discussing about the sponsorship, I think the information, the flow of the information and the ideas that, I mean, both organizations have been discussing together is something that helps me also plan better. One of the advantages we have is that we have been always trying to showcase to our customers also the capabilities we have, and the chance that we get some of these visitors of this event coming to our facility, look and experience this live is something that I will appreciate. So I think this is maybe, I mean, good partnership between EN Enterprise and W.Media, and we look forward for more synergies in the future, inshallah.
Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for this wonderful interview.
No worries, thank you very much.